Hello and welcome to Sakeller. So today I'm showing you my Fallout build over here at Hangman's Alley. Hangman's Alley. There we go. This was kind of inspired by Blade Runner, and it's kind of like a slummy village type thing, kind of like Good Neighbor. So we're gonna start off here at the outside. So it's going through at nighttime because it's much more better looking at nighttime, kind of again inspired by Blade Runner and everything. So this is the front entranceway. You got the power armor guard and his junk, with some spikes, gun turret, some people who broke the law, and then the little guard barracks out front. So you come on in and first. And it's not completed. There are some settlers here that are just like placeable NPCs. There's no actual NPCs here. Again, I just kind of didn't want to finish it, but I got the bare bones of it down. So this was kind of like going to be like a sign to be like, oh, come all down to the stores and everything like that. But first off, we're going to go just hang a quick right, which goes this way here to these steps, which I'm really proud of. Really proud of those steps. And then this little walkway here. This goes up to the bar / like nightclub thing. So you got your kind of outside seating.
Carry on, sir.
This was going to be like the bodyguard. Little table, and then just like a bar, a little deck to kind of sit out, look at the little town. And then you got the bartender here. And this was going to be like the VIP room over here, which was the where the stripper was at, hence the strip pole and all the wads of cash on the ground. Again, this is the most round thing that I could find, but yeah, VIP area. And then you come. So now we're gonna leave there. Again, it's got like all signs out front. So you kind of come down, again, it's really supposed to be slummy, cram-packed. You met with, first off, the poor girl. And that's her house. She has just this crappy tent and this little toy car. Originally, she moved, I don't know why. She's supposed to just be standing on this corner with her little note on the ground.
Hi, mister.
And then that was her robot, which was Protectee 2.0. That was her guardian. It was kind of like a BioShock Big Daddy type thing that I was trying to just mess around with. But he's just gonna beat the entire time, I know it. So we're gonna hang right this way. This first store you go into is kind of just like the everyday junk trader. So he's just got all sorts of junk, just scrap metal, random odds and ends. He doesn't really have a nice table. Just kind of sits here. It's not even a real computer. But he's got bobbleheads and just some random gear and stuff, odds and ends. Now you keep coming through here. And close that. You met with the you got the little pick me up drug station vending machine thing, and you got some guards. Now the guards are here because this is the ammo weapon dealer. So you come on up, you got a little front plaque, and then you got all the weapons and armor, stuff like that, the real nice gear. And the creme de la creme. Look at that. Look how cool that is. It closes. It locks. It locks. This was the... Well, I know there's the open spot, but it's the best I could do, and that's why you got guards. But anywho, if the guard would get out of my way, he's not gonna get out of my way. Okay, so anyway, there's a gate over there too that you have to get into, and there's like a floor safe. But anyway, it's not that interesting, but it's cool, and it's some random junk. These are the toilets, the Prosky. Preservation shelters, my favorite. And then a little bit of basketball, a shower, community shower. And this was the the workshop. So this is where they're in charge of keeping the power armor up and running for the guards that are stationed out front. So they got one suit here that's being repaired. All their random, just kind of shop stuff, you know, mechanical stuff. Trying to get everything put back together. Now, moving down this way, we have one house here. And you come on in. This was my my idea for this was the stripper's house or somebody's house. I don't actually remember whose house this was. But anyway, it's this little shack. So this is a sleeping bag. It's a little chair. Their moon monkey, a little lamp, and some stuff to try to wrong button, to try to keep him happy. But I really like this because it's a good little thing. You know, it's got a lot of holes in it, but that's their little shack there. And then coming down this way, you got this. This is what I'm really happy about. This is Nuke Noodles. It's the noodle stand here. This was inspired by the Blade Runner ramen shop where Deckard was at, with like where he's getting like some ramen or something like that in the beginning of the movie. But so it's got this 3 little bar stools to sit and eat. And then you come on in. He's got a little gate here, and yeah, it's a little noodle shop. So that's Nuke Noodles. And then adjacent to Nuke Noodles, you have the hotel. That's right, it's got a hotel, which originally it did have a name, but I got rid of the name because I needed to put that pole there to make it look like that was adequately supported, and I never put the name back. But yeah, anywho, going on in. It's got, the little bell to call the usher if he's not paying attention. And it's got its own bathroom. Not the nicest thing, but it's better than nothing. You got 2 rooms. You got the blue room and the red room. The red room is the cheaper of the 2. You go into the red room. You got a red chair. Ooh, I know, right? And, just kind of a simple bed, dresser. A lot of holes in the wall, but again, you got a curtain to kind of close it up. A little alarm clock, it's booze, and a lamp. Nothing crazy. And over here in the blue room's the nicer one. You actually have a nice bigger bed. You got your own dresser, a comfier chair, some more booze, some reading material, and a beautiful piece of artwork for inspiration. Alright, so that's the hotel. Leaving the hotel, we're going to go up here to... Actually, we're going to go this way. We're going to do all the ground floor stuff first, then we'll get up top. So you got the little vending machine there that's owned by the hotel owner. Coming along this way. Again, I wanted this to be just really claustrophobic-y looking and everything. Rickety shacked. You got a little house here. Again, just another little poor house, sleeping bag on a mattress, some random stuff, a little comfy chair, and then a bookshelf and a lamp, a candle. Now this was kind of like my Minutemen outpost, like they're trying to help the Commonwealth. So this is kind of like a slummy area, so of course they'd be here trying to help out. So they run the clinic. So you got the 2 Minutemen guards here, little Minutemen clinic. And the way the clinic works is you got, a little bench there to sit and wait for your turn. You get called in, you walk through this way, come through here, and then ta-da! Look, it's a little clinic. And you have a little doctor, he's got all his little tools, a little bed. And this was the Minutemen clinic with the little banner. And this is where they dispose of all the trash. And then my idea for the Minutemen too is... clinic here was like to make that be like, I wanted to put a real door there. That way it kind of looked like you could go into that room. Yes. So, it would be like the Minutemen are actually using that building itself too, which I thought would be kind of a good idea. But I didn't get around to completely finishing it. I think this is like really little details I didn't finish. That was one of them. Come around this way. Yes. It's got a guard. and then a little guard station here. Now this goes out into the back area, the back entrance. You have just another guard kind of on his lonesome, but it's a much more defendable area and everything. And this is where they put all their prisoners, people that break the law. They can do executions if they need to, or just board people up for a little bit. And it's also a shooting range too. So that was like my other idea for it was, you kind of just practice shooting, gush type deal. Go out this way just so you can kind of see. If you were to come in this way, you kind of get this effect of, there's some signs trying to be like, hey, come in this way, cool stuff, please. So, yeah. I'm going to close that up. Security. Now, we're going to go up here. This kind of goes into the upstairs area, of course, obviously. Again, it's all rickety. That was my idea. That's a person up there. She's not supposed to be there. But these houses are themed. I did try to theme all the houses to a specific owner. So this was the hotel owner. So he lives above the hotel. He's got just some random odds and ends, and then he's kind of a junkie. And my joke was gonna be, and she's standing on top of that building over there, but she was gonna be the junkie wife that just kind of was in here all the time, not doing anything. And I was gonna have like the owner be like some kind of really grotesque guy, so he's just keeping his junkie wife happy all the time. This was just like the bathroom I put up here for these two people because they're kind of more of the high rollers. So it's just just a simple little bathroom for the two of them. And this is again Minutemen logo. This is the doctor. So the doctor, this would be his office and his house. That's why it's got a little bit more security. So actually, if I hit this, it should. No, one of these works. Okay, yeah. So his idea was, he's got it barred up, and then it's like extra secure, so like no one can get in. So he's kind of paranoid. But this was the doctor's office or house. So he's got all his like patient files. He's an or not an ex-Minuteman. He's currently in the Minutemen, and he's kind of a slob, but he's just got stuff strewed all over the place. A little desk area. He used to have a chair, a nice couch with a nice view, kind of, but it's just been put over. All his medical books. Now, if you look under the bed, though, you see the little. Oop, that's the wrong thing button. I haven't played this in a while. I forgot all the controls. But he used to be in the Institute. That's one of the Doctor Institute outfits. So he escaped. He left the Institute because he just didn't like the work there. And now he joined the Minutemen. And he's trying to repent by being a good, wholesome doctor. So yeah, that's his room. And then we're gonna leave there. And we're gonna go to the other two rooms, and that'll be it. Let's do a final little walk through here so you can kind of see everything again. Hello. So going up here, this is the owner of Nuke Noodles. He lives right up top here. So this is his house. He's got his own bathroom. Oh, I should say own toilet. And then he's got his little kind of makeshift bed, some supplies, a little bit of art, and that's kind of it. Nothing too crazy going on, but that's the owner of Nuke Noodles. And then the big high roller, which is the owner of the bar and the strip club, was going to live over here. So he's got to come up this way. And this, I'm really happy about this place. It's pretty cool. So he comes in. Boom, look at it. It's a 2-story place. This was really hard to make in this little spot. So this guy has artwork to, the glory of Todd Howard. A little safe mailbox. Come down some stairs. It's got all